Culprit, very sick D here. But not too sick to make this video because I wanted to talk about this guy that's been blowing up for the past few days. Slim Jesus. Man. There's a lot of people going in on this guy and his music and his video. And usually, I don't like making videos talking about things that I don't want promoted. I think Slim Jesus is musically pretty crappy, and I don't think that he should become famous or viral, and I understand that this video will only help that. But at the same time, I have to speak what's on my mind. My issue with Slim Jesus is not that he's white, obviously. That has nothing to do with it. It's not the fact that he's, a white boy trying to do drill and trap music. It's not the fact that in his video he put a disclaimer saying the guns are fake, which that is weird to me and kind of confusing thing to do. If you're a rapper, understand that authenticity is a huge part of hip hop. So I don't understand why you would do that. But let me tell you why Slim Jesus to me is terrible. Everyone wants to say, oh, he has no lyrical content, oh, he can't flow, blah 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 blah. Okay, well, true, the lyrical content, there's much to be desired. He regardless of what you say, he can rap. He as far as rhythmically, he's in the pocket. Granted, it's the same rhythm over and over, but he's not off beat. He's nothing like Eminem. He looks like him. It ends there. The problem with Slim Jesus is that, one, you're perpetuating this violent culture. And here's the thing, man, is I understand that hip-hop is all about reporting what you see in your own life. Hip-hop is about telling your story. I've always said this, and that's the reason that I started rapping a few years ago, is because I felt as though I had something to say. But there's a difference between talking about what's going on in your community, reporting on it, letting people know that these things are in the world, and glorifying it. With this video, he's doing nothing but encouraging the violent, murderous behavior that is going on in inner cities. Especially when you take that Chicago sound, that Atlanta sound, where these issues are abundant, and glorifying the gun, glorifying riding up on people and shooting them for no reason, glorifying, promiscuity, and that's where the issue lies. The fact that you are doing it in such a manner to where you make it sound like this is something that needs to be done, and this is a good thing. Shooting people for no reason is a good thing. That's what I have an issue with. That's 50% of it. And the other 50% of it is even remotely, whether you have the word slim or not, whether it's a joke or not, having the word Jesus in your moniker, referring to yourself as some sort of Christ. I understand that you have the right to do that creatively. But as a Christian, as a Mormon, it's just wrong. It's blasphemous, and it sickens me a little bit. So that's the other 50% of it. Especially when you have the name Jesus in your name, and these are the things you're talking about. Now, I don't think Christ would talk about these things. So it has nothing to do with where you come from. It has nothing to do with your age. It has nothing to do with the fact that you're trying to emulate, quote unquote black culture, because this, it's not a black culture thing anymore. Like, this is just American culture now, is this kind of music and this kind of fashion and this kind of attitude. But to do all this and glorify it, and especially do it with such a stupid name that you do not need to be going by. That's where my issue lies. Nothing to do with race or age or where you come from or your skill as a rapper. That's all I have to say about it. I mean, I'm not going to spend too much time on something that's so stupid and something that I personally can't change, but I wanted to voice my opinion. Slim Jesus is terrible, but not for the reasons a lot of people think that he is. That's it.